Hello, Pan. How are you?
Hey, Silvia. Awesome. Nice to see you. Nice to be with you.
Oh, I love to be with you. So,
Ah,
it's February. We had
yes.
we had like Valentine's Day in the
Uh-huh.
we also have in Romania a special day just for love. So,
Okay.
what do you say to talk about love? To
Love.
Yes, to talk about love, to talk about partnership. Let's talk about soulmates. Let's talk about love. What do you say?
Love. Okay. Love is everything. We are here to love, to receive love and to give love. And love has different aspects. So let's start talking about what. Yeah,
No,
let's start with something.
I am I am also so grateful talking to you because you and Ioanna
Mm,
is wife for how many years?
33.
Wow,
This
33 years.
year, this year it's 33 years together. Yeah.
Yes, and trust me, I know them both, and they are amazing. They are inspiring, and yes, they do have some fights.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah. It's the spice of the relationship, it's the spice.
Yes, but they are so inspiring, and I
Thank
also
you.
yeah, and this is a great subject also for me because I love to love.
I love to love. What a beautiful expression. Yeah.
Yes. And I also I'm so grateful for having also such an amazing experience with my husband.
Of course.
We only have 25 years together, so
Only.
but I would love to share how we are doing it. So
Mm.
to see that it is possible to be loved, it is possible to have an amazing relationship with your partner, and let's talk about. Hmm?
Yes, of course. It's something that concerns most of the people in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
So, my first lesson about relationships
Hmm.
to have not to have expectations. And I will tell you a funny story
Yes, please.
about me and my husband. So
Hmm.
it was like we were friends like for some time,
Hmm.
friends, and then it's like one day he came with flowers, and
Hmm.
oh, this is official. Hmm.
Uh-huh. This is getting serious, right?
Yeah. And after 2 weeks, like we had to go on some trip together.
Mhm.
And suddenly I was so excited. Oh my God, we are going on the trip. But then, oh my God, if I'm going to that trip, do I have to do this or that? Or, oh my God, how should I behave?
Oh,
Should I be? How should
mm.
I? And guess what? Instead of being a joy going to that trip, it was like hell.
I can get it.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
But the good thing, the trip canceled.
So you get out of this.
You again. And instead of today's trip, it was like one afternoon going with friends out in the nature. And at some point, my husband, who was just my fresh boyfriend,
Friend, fresh boyfriend. Yeah.
yeah, told me, Sylvia, I have something to tell you, but I don't want to upset you, so I will tell you to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Come on.
How can I sleep with that? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to my best friend and tell her, look what he told me. But I cannot stay till tomorrow. So I'm going to my husband, and I'm going to my boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Yes, and tell him, please tell me now. Oh, I respect you. I don't want to hurt you. It's okay. Please tell me now. Please. Okay, so he takes this serious face and comes to me and tell, please do not be upset of me. You know, I like you, but I don't want to be with you. And I
Mm.
said, oh my God, this is so good because I like you also, but I don't want to be with you also.
Okay. Okay.
And
Hmm.
25 years later,
You have a family.
we are still together, have a family. And what I learned from this was I was so frightened to be in a relationship. All the patterns
Yes,
popped out,
definitely.
like popcorn, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah,
Then when we accepted, I like you, but it's okay, and we let each other just
be. Mm.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
This is the most important. Usually people are getting into a new relationship with expectations, positive or negative. They love, they want to have a partner, they are dreaming of a partner, and when they find them, they are projecting the bad expectations from, all the things that they've been through with other relationships. But in their mind, they want this relationship to work, but in fact, they are projecting their expectations. Most of the times, people see the potential of the other person. They say, "Oh, I see this potential," and they fell in love with the potential, not with the actual person. And when they get into the relationship, they are trying to change them, or they are trying to push them to develop that potential. But this might never happen, you know. But there's nothing more beautiful just to go into a relationship and be yourself and let the other be themselves and see how it works, right?
this is a tricky one to be
Okay.
to be yourself.
Hmm.
How can I be myself?
How
Mm,
can you be yourself?
mhm.
The first thing for someone is to find who they are, before they find their soulmate. Feel their essence, what they are, and not what they are acting like because of their
Mhm.
beliefs. But the first thing that everybody should do first is to love themselves and accept themselves for what they are and realize what they are. What are their characteristics? What are their abilities? What are their virtues? And when you embrace them and you feel okay with yourself, then you are ready to find your soulmate.
Can we also learn the discernment
Hmm.
between loving myself,
Hmm.
the egotism, not being egotism, and I'm
These are two, yes.
because there are many people saying that if I'm loving myself, I'm ego-
Hmm.
I'm egotistic.
It depends because this is something different. Loving myself and being egotistical, it's two different things. Loving myself is I know my worth. I feel good. I feel comfortable with myself. I'm happy with myself. But egotistical, I become when I project myself like the only one. I'm the best. Yeah, yeah. Loving yourself, it's meaning accepting, embracing yourself, not projecting like you're the only one who can do something or that you are the best of all. No, we don't need to compare. Loving ourselves is like you love your child.
Of course. Yes.
Exactly. Love
Yeah.
yourself in the same way.
Okay. So let's say um, if I'm not a mother yet, or I'm not a father, I'm not a parent yet. So it's like in my early
Early stages, yes.
Yes, yes. How can I learn to love myself? Because I see my parents, they're
Hmm.
different, they are always working, always doing, always. So maybe I know, I feel them not being in touch with themselves.
Okay.
They are projecting on me stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
And how can I find myself in this?
Loving yourself, it's a part of the self-development, right? And to develop yourself and to grow as a person, you need to work with your issues. You need to find what you don't like into your life. You need to see what's bothering you or what keeping you from creating the life that you want. I mean, if you have resentment, for example, you cannot find a compatible soulmate. You need
Mhm.
to work with these heavy emotions. You need to work with the resentment, with the bitterness, with the abandonment, with the rejection. If you have issues like that, anyone should first work with those if they want to have a balanced relationship, right? Because loving myself and being angry all the time or resentful all the time, it's not loving myself. Because a teacher from the East was saying, are you angry all the time? And people said, yes. And it's a good job. You're punishing yourself for someone else's bullshit, you know?
Oh, oh, true. Yes.
Yes. So we need to find peace in ourselves. This is love of ourselves, to find peace, to take care of myself, to create a balance in my life. I mean, not working all the time. Of course, we work, but we need to have balance in all the aspects of our lives, in the work, in the friendship zone, in the partnership zone, in the self-development, in the joy. We need to have joy in our lives, to have fun, right?
And also, like you said, it because it is so important not to punish ourselves.
Of course. But we have to realize that we punish ourselves when we are keeping all these heavy emotions.
And also, not by not punishing ourselves, not to hide, also not to hide those emotions, like to everybody saying to embrace these emotions.
Exactly, exactly. But the first step to transform something, to release something, is to embrace it and accept it as it is. You know, if you deny something, you cannot work on that.
But a really good question is how can I embrace all these heavy emotions and to accept it?
It's not embracing, it's accepting them. I feel angry. You know, many people, when they are in the self-development path, there are many theories out there who say, don't be angry, don't be resentful, it's not good. And yeah, no, we need all the emotions. We need all the emotions. And when we accept them, yes, I am angry right now. Yes, I'm resentful. Then I can identify them, and then I have the opportunity to work with them. If I deny or suppress my emotions, this is something that maybe pleases our little brain, right? But it's not true because we have them working inside. It's like a steam pot, you know. We are piling up emotions and then we will burst out at some point.
In fact, we are also feeling emotions in our body, right?
Hmm.
Happy, we are excited. When we are angry, where do we feel? Where do you feel that specific emotion, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have to be in tune with our body and, witness, to be like in self-observance mode to see when I'm hungry, where do I feel it? Huh. Because maybe this is different for every person. Other people feel like pressure in their head. Other people are feeling like a heaviness in their stomach area. So it depends.
Okay, so let's say first, okay, I'm accepting. I have this emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I feel it? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of my body. I'm connecting with my body,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it is the head, the stomach, the heart,
The heart. Yeah.
um, my womb. Where is it?
Where is it? Yes.
Is it? Okay. And I feel it. I feel it in that spot of my
Okay.
body.
I'm losing your sound for sometimes when you
Okay.
start speaking. Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying I am accepting. I am accepting my emotion.
Okay.
Um, I'm thinking of myself. I am observing my body, and I'm asking myself where do I feel that emotion? Is it in my head, in my chest, in my belly? Where
Yeah.
where do I feel the pain? So I'm identifying the spot with the pain
Okay.
in my body.
Mm-hmm.
What next?
What do I do next is if we are able to do that, to find out where we felt that feeling for the first time, to see where it starts from, you know, and identify this anger that I'm feeling now. It's now, or is it coming from the past because someone did something to me, and find out what is triggering me. But it's a huge process, this, it's not like something like you push a button and everything changes. We need to work on ourselves to see what traumas we are carrying, what experiences are we carrying, and we experienced before, and to see if I am projecting the past into the present.
Mm.
And
Project.
some tip, right, quick, fast tip is to feel that and to see if this applies now, or is it something that is coming from the past, and realize at that moment that I'm not in danger now, I'm not in a weird situation, so I don't have to be angry. Usually we have experiences from our childhood, but we need to remember that when we were children, we were totally dependent on our parents. We couldn't survive differently, right? But now we are grown ups. We survived. We reached that point, and we need to see how far we come and to identify if this is a real danger or not.
So it's like when I'm realizing my feelings are most of them because of my past experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when I'm informing my brain and my cells, hello, we are right here, right now. We are putting the past into the past.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm living like into the future. I am here. I am right now. Let's clear the past.
Exactly.
Uh, it was a good something for sure. It was good. I for sure I learned something from the past. But now
Yes.
let's see how can I move forward. I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Safe. And what experiences would I love to live right now with this person, with me, with myself, with this person.
Yes, yes, yes. This is a key point, because usually we are getting into a new relationship, or we are, well, either it's a partner or a friend or someone, and we are projecting the past to them. I mean, we are expecting someone to betray us. We are expecting someone to talk bad about us. We are expecting someone to present another image, but being someone different. But the thing is that we need every single moment to decide what we want to create, not be leading our lives according to the past, but deciding, being in the moment, and decide, what do I want to create right now? What I want into my life, what I want to have into my life, not what I don't want to have, right? Because when we are thinking what I don't want to have, I'm creating these situations. But if I turn my focus and my energy on what I want to create really, and I feel it deep inside, then we are creating the circumstances, and we are making this reality according to what we wish for, not according to what our brain is directing us to.
Yes. So it's like I love to give this example. So I have this glass, and
Mm-hmm.
when I'm thinking, when I'm thinking, this is I do not want this. I'm still feeling the glass with the energy, but I'm feeling with the energy with I do not want to.
Exactly. Yes.
But when I'm thinking, I would love to experience this and that. I am feeling the glass
Mm-hmm.
with what I would love to have
Mm-hmm.
my life. It's like I am really empowering,
Yes, definitely.
attracting, right?
Definitely. Definitely. We need to be conscious every single moment in the present, and decide what I want. Maybe something challenging is happening, but we need to look at it and say, okay, do I want to create this now or not? Huh.
So I'm meeting with my partner, and I don't like something, and
Okay.
like first my instinct is going to do what I'm used to do. Maybe
Yes.
screaming, maybe not being happy, maybe transforming.
Or most of the cases, you know what people do usually?
Mm.
They identify what they don't like, but they adjust themselves to that so that they can be accepted, so that they can be, approved by the other person. Because this is, when you are a child and you're doing things to please your mom and dad, even though you don't like them, you learn how to be a pleaser, how to adjust yourself to the other people's needs so that you can be loved, so that you can accept it. And this is problematic, right?
This sounds even worse than
It is.
expressing expressing your
It
feelings.
is. If you express it, you have a chance for the other person to understand and tell you, oh, I'm sorry that I made you feel like that. Let me change it. But if you are adjusting to that, and then after some years, 2 or 3 years or 1 year, you realize that you're tired of pretending to be someone in order to be accepted, then you start building up anger, resentment, bitterness, all this stuff, and the relationships goes like south.
This is like, so let's say I'm a people pleaser,
Mm-hmm.
and I realize I am, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to change. I want to change it, but
Mm-hmm.
I do it.
Express what you really think at that moment. It's not needed to be bursting out like in anger, but you can tell the other person, this thing that you did makes me feel uncomfortable or angry, and I would prefer not to do it.
So it's like, hmm, um, what I'm doing with my husband, for example,
Mm-hmm.
have different points of view.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we are talking.
Yeah.
You know, you said that it made me so angry. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't like it.
Yes.
Surprises, but I didn't said that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, this is but you said it. This is what I understand it.
Mm.
Well, what I really wanted to say was, and
This. Yes.
he's telling me his version and
Mm.
his understanding. And then I said, "Oh my God, you said this, but what I was really understanding was that."
Yeah.
So it's like, it's very, very important to clarify
Yes.
what am I saying? Is what I am saying understood good in my way,
Yeah.
partner? Or my partner did he really said what I was hearing, or it was different?
This is a little complicated,
Mhm.
right? Because it might be the fact that the person who expressed something doesn't know exactly how to express it so that it can be understood. But you know what happens? Most of the times when we hear something, we are not listening.
Mm-hmm.
We are not listening because we might hear a word or something, and then our brain is trying to find when we heard again and what happened there. So we are reacting automatically.
Like you are hearing a word and then fireworks.
Yes,
Your head.
yes, 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 definitely, definitely. And we might miss the whole meaning of what they are trying to tell us, you know.
Yeah.
So one good tip for the people is to listen
Mm-hmm.
before they react. Listen. And if you didn't understand something, you might ask, I do you mean this? And
Yeah.
the other have the opportunity to say, no, I don't mean this. I mean this and this and this and this, you know. But usually, all the people, we are reacting according to our past experiences, in some triggers, in some words, in some expressions, you know, because every time our brain is like a supercomputer and it's trying to find solutions all the time. So when you hear something that is similar to a past experience, the brain is trying to identify, okay, when did I experience that? What happened? Okay, this is danger. So let me react with anger, right?
Yes. Yes. Um, but also anger is um is a way, you know, at some point I realized that I was um I was very upset.
Mm-hmm,
Husband.
mm-hmm,
It looked like he was angry all the time. So he was waking up in the morning very early, and by night he was so tired.
mm.
So I realized that he needed that anger in order to increase
To
his
blow,
energy
yeah, to,
to be present in the situation.
mm-hmm,
So what I'm bringing this up because I would also like to invite the people who are listening to us to take a moment
mm-hmm,
also to see where is this anger coming from.
mm-hmm,
Am
mm-hmm.
I tired? Do I need it?
And
Why?
not only this, because yes, the person might look up why they feel angry, but in a relationship, when, for example, let's say it's the wife at the house and the husband is working all day and he comes back at home and he's angry because different things happened. When you realize that and you see that, you don't need, I understand totally that the wife might have some issues that she wants to discuss with her husband, right? But if you see them, or the opposite, it doesn't matter if it's the husband or the wife who does that, right? Yeah, if you see them angry, give them 15 minutes to relax, to feel
Yeah.
that they are home now, to blow this steam that they are having building up all day long. And when they come down, you can discuss whatever you need. But most of the times we say, okay, the moment he will come, I will talk to him about this, you know? And they
Yes, I
enter,
know.
yes, and they enter the house
Absolutely.
and they're starting la 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 la, and the other is, you know, in their mind, it's still the things that he've been through all day long, and there's no space to process all this, and this can create friction, you know.
Mm. So my partner is not really rejecting me. It's rejecting the extra heavy energy that I'm bringing to the heavy energy he already had.
Exactly, this is a case, yes.
So it's okay first just to relax.
Yes, take your time, relax, and I have something to tell you afterwards. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, this is a good tip for the people. Play with that. I mean, all the people who are listening, they can try things. We are suggesting things they can try, right?
Okay, So let's have another example. So
Uh-huh.
um, I'm I had so many relationships,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like every every relationship is good at some point. When
Mm-hmm.
then it's not working, and I'm
Okay.
repeating. I am attracting patterns that I don't want to. I
Okay.
know I should not think of these patterns, but they are always there on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm attracting the wrong partner.
Mm-hmm.
First, it seems to be okay, but then it's like it's not okay.
Yeah. But this is something general because many different things might happen, you know. It might be that the person is not ready to receive constant love, you know.
Uh-huh.
Or some people, they react according to their past relationships, experiences. And when they see the relationship going more serious, they are afraid subconsciously to step into that. And they are destroying it, you know, so that they feel safe, that they are not in an intimate relationship. You know, intimacy is something big, you know, and what I've seen through the work I do with all the people that most of the times when people were children and they had a parent who was like miserable or depressed, most of the times the mother, they felt because they were depending on them that they need to please them, they need to support them, they need to help them be happy and all this stuff. And when this burden becomes super big, when they grow up and they go into relationships, subconsciously they avoid intimacy because they feel subconsciously that they will carry more burden. So when they see that the relationship is becoming more intimate, subconsciously they are stopping it so that they can protect themselves.
Okay, and how can we step over this barrier?
We need always we need to work on ourselves if we have real things like that. We need to work with the traumas that we have and the burdens that we have, and even the childhood. You know, it's peculiar. You
Mm,
know, it's peculiar because most of the times we, especially from the age of 2 up to 7, 8, 9, whatever we see, whatever we experience, we register that in our mind as real, right?
right.
And when we grow up, our brain has no discernment between the past and the present and the future. Everything is happening at that time. So if we work with that and we neutralize the traumas and understand what did we have and put it in another perspective, like, okay, the past was that, and I learned this through that, but I don't need this situation in my life anymore, then we can feel better and then we can start from scratch, you know, to really, really build up what we want to have.
It's like I'm relearning how to do it, how to love, and
Yes,
learn
yes.
what love does mean to me. Uh,
Hmm.
what what would I love to experience through that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an ongoing process, you know. The most important thing for me is to be in a self-observance mode, to
Mm-hmm.
understand every time I feel something or I think of something, why do I feel that? Is it now? Is it in the past? And if it's in the past, do I want it into my life now? If like 5 partners in the past betrayed someone, it doesn't mean that the next one will do the same. But if we come with these ideas in our mind, we can make them do that because
Like
we are creating the energy.
it's like if I'm expecting for you to betray me, you for sure
You
you'll betray.
will. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But if I'm sure I deserve to be loved, I'm sure I deserve a partner who can hug me at night, you are okay, you are beautiful, you are amazing. I love you for who
Yeah,
you are. And if I can embrace this energy, this is what I am attracting.
yeah,
But
yeah,
now, while I was talking to you, I said, okay, I deserve to be my partner to tell me I am beautiful, I am amazing, and then, but am I amazing? Am I
mm.
beautiful? Am I?
And this is the point that we go back to the conversation we had in the beginning. If you
Yes.
don't love yourself, you don't accept yourself, you cannot open up to those things.
So to love myself is to see that I am good, I am amazing. It's like to see that divine spark in me.
Yes, and to understand that on any given moment, we are the best versions of ourselves for that moment. And if I want to become better, then I need to find what do I need to do in order to become better, right? But on
Right.
any given moment, we are the best versions of ourselves anyway for that moment. Hmm.
I like this. I'm the best version of myself right now, and
Yes,
I can choose
to become
whatever.
even better. Yeah,
Mm,
definitely, definitely. Yeah, but it's a huge issue, this one.
mhm.
It's a huge issue. Because many people they say, "Oh, I don't deserve this relationship. All the time I attract these things into my life." No, don't do that. Realize and embrace yourself and understand and build up what you want to have,
Yes.
what you
Yeah.
really want to have. You know, it's really, really, really important. And yeah, there are traumas, there are beliefs, there are all this stuff, and that's why we have the work that we are doing. Work with your belief systems. Hmm.
When I'm working with clients that are asking for a soulmate, I'm always telling them ask for the experiences you would like to live,
Mhm.
you like to do with your soulmate. What experiences would you like to
Yes,
together?
yes,
So
yes.
attract the experiences because sometimes when we put a label like I want my partner to be like this and this and this, you will receive that labels. But what we really want is ex- to live, to
Yeah,
live experiences. So it's like
yeah.
for experiences, create your
Hmm.
experiences. And when you know what would you like to to live, you can bring it into your reality, into your right here.
Yes, this is super important. And also, really important is to realize if what I want with what I believe I can have is the same thing, you
Mm.
know? Yes. Yes, I had a client some years ago. She was furious with the fact that she always finds partners who are not available,
Mm.
right?
Oh,
They were not available. What I mean by that, I mean either the partner was from another city, so they couldn't see each other all the time, or they had like obligations that kept him occupied for a long time, so they could see them every 15 days, for example, or every week. And she was saying, "I don't want that anymore. Please help me. What I need." And I said, "Okay, close your eyes and imagine that you have a guy, you have a partner who is there for you, who loves you, and he wants to be all the time with you. And maybe he moves in with you." And she started imagining it, and then she freaked out.
mhm.
She freaked out totally. She said, "Oh my God, I don't want someone to be all the time next to me because I'm getting tired in my job and I want to come back and I don't want to speak to anyone and I want to take my time. And if I want to go out with my friends, I want to go out with my friends. So I don't want nobody to control me." And there you see what's going on. And I told her, now you understand why you have, oh, sorry, very sorry. So, yeah, do you understand that you don't want to have someone, in
Yeah.
fact, next to you all the time?
It's like your mind is telling, I want to be with somebody, but
Yeah,
subconscious mind is telling, yeah, but if you're with somebody, look, okay.
yes. I will lose my freedom. I will lose my independency. I will lose everything. So, yeah, what I want with what I really want, it's different.
Like during the sessions, we are learning that how to see the options
The
that
options, exactly.
we can have a partner. It's like we are giving our mind a viable scenarios.
Hmm.
Partner and be myself. I can have this. It's like we are finding the solutions to these problems, right?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. We can talk for hours for those things because it's so complicated. We are complicated. People are complicated, you know. So, yeah, we can talk for hours, for days for these issues.
Okay. So let's think now. Do you have like a funny story that can inspire us, or like about yourself, you and Ioanna, or something
Yeah, yeah, funny stories. Let me think.
funny or inspiring, or what you feel it will be good for for
Look,
this?
what I can say in general, now I don't have something specific into my mind, but because we all been through traumas and experiences, and until we find them, we don't know what happens. When in the first years, especially when we started living together, I had all these um, how can I say? I wanted to be all the time together, and if she wanted to go out, I would be like, oh, and what will happen with me, and all this stuff. And then, because, and I was getting angry, right? And I'm saying this because this is ego, you know. This is ego. When I realized that it's more healthy to spend time for me with my friends, and I give her space to, do whatever she wants to do, and not being jealous or not being suspicious or whatever. Everything is shifting.
It's like it is very important to be together and in the same time to know that we are individuals and we
Exactly.
own space. It's like I am an essence, my partner is a different essence. We are
Exactly.
working together, but we
Yeah.
have different ways of being. It's like accepting each other for who we are.
And in order to accept, we need to have trust.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, trust.
we need to have trust. We need to trust that the other person is there for us, no matter what happens. Even if they go to have party with a friend with friends, it doesn't mean something. They need that. They need to take some space. They need to spend time with people that she's having fun with. But trust, if we trust and we really love unconditionally, everything is going perfectly. But
Mm.
usually we are conditioned. If you do this, I will love you. If you do this, I will love you. If you don't do this, I don't love you. You know.
Yes,
So
so like switching from conditional love to that real unconditional love in so
yes.
like uh if I don't want to define it, but to give people idea is like to trust
Hmm.
and to know to trust.
And
Also,
respect. And respect.
yes, to know that I am respecting my partner, I am respecting myself, and also to know that my partner respects me.
it might be mutual,
Mm-hmm,
you know,
mm-hmm.
it might be mutual, because if it's not, we have a problem. We love, respect, acceptance must be mutual in a relationship. And relationships are always work on the go, you know. You cannot say I have a relationship and everything is fine and it will be forever, because we are changing.
You know, I'm always saying in a relationship there are two people,
Mm.
always.
Always, always,
Two people,
always.
two opinions.
Yes,
Okay to be different. It's okay to have also the same ideas, but it's like we are together because we are growing up together. We are
exactly, exactly. And
so it,
sometimes it's okay to say, okay, we agree to disagree.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes, we agree to disagree. Yes, this is
yes,
one magic formula, so you can take notes.
yes, yes. We agree that we disagree. It's okay. It's fun. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. I accept this, but I cannot make it
Yes,
my own, you know?
accept it, I respect it, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah,
Yes, but it's
okay.
fine. If it resonates for you, happy days, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this is very important. Thank you for um, getting us to this point because it's
Yeah, it's important. And, you know, people who might hear us, who might listen us, might have questions. It's good for them to send us their questions so that
yeah,
we can reply afterwards, because this topic is huge. It's huge, right? So everyone has different experiences, and if they have questions or they want to, you know, get some different aspects of that, you are free, guys, to send us your messages. Mm.
yes. This I would love to receive. We will love to receive many questions because
Oh,
we
yes, yes, yes. Yes, because everything is individual, you know. We say things that are general, but each person experiences their own private life, and they have unique facts in their lives. So if they share their questions with us, we might answer, and many people can
yeah.
be benefited by it, definitely.
Yes, I'm encouraging you to ask questions because you know the power of the group is amazing, and
Yes,
so amazing also how your question can give also 1,000 answers
yes, of course.
as
Yes,
1,000 people or more. So it's like
exactly. And if we have many questions, we can organize a live session so that we can interact with the people and answer at that time to their questions and give ideas. You know, it will be nice, I think. What do you think?
it will be. I can see it. It's amazing. It's already yes.
Yes,
Let's.
let's do it. Yes,
So please come ask questions. We would love to answer to these questions. We love.
yes.
We really love what we are doing. Uh,
Hmm.
Me and Pana is like we have weekly coffees and sometimes, and we are talking, and it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. We should share it.
Yes, yes. And when it's interactive, it's even better because, you know, at real time, we can create a discussion that it's helpful for everybody, right?
Yes, let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay.
Universe, please come help us and send out the right people, the right questions, and let's have fun because
Let's have fun. Yes.
love is fun. To have
Mm-hmm.
fun can be fun. And
Mm-hmm.
let's feel that feeling. I love to love.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
And we deserve fun and joy, right?
and we know how to bring fun and joy into our lives. And
Yes,
oh, by having fun, by having joy, and also playfulness, we can still be strong. We
of
can
course, definitely.
um
And I could tell you that we become stronger, even stronger.
yes, please tell me. Tell us more.
Yes, yes. Imagine when you are happy, when you are joyful, don't you feel superpowered?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
So we need to introduce those energies into our lives. We deserve joy, we deserve fun, we deserve magic, you know? So let's bring them in.
And also, I feel like it's very important to know to have the discernment, about being serious.
Hmm.
Serious means, and that we can be trustful
Of
and
course.
when we are joyful and playful.
And what I might say right now, it's to be authentic,
Oh my God, yes.
to be
Yes.
authentic, you know, because many times we want to have fun, we want to have joy, but we are keeping it because we must be adults, you know.
This is what we
Yes,
know. It's normal.
yes,
Hey, it's normal, but it is
but
also okay.
yes, but we can have both. We can be serious, we can be professional, we can be effective, we can be inventive, but we can be fun and joyful also.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we can have we can do our responsibilities
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
from an energy of grace, of easiness,
Mm-hmm.
of joy.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah. Let's play with it.
Let's play. Okay,
Okay.
so guys, please send us so many questions.
Send us. We are expecting.
We are expecting questions, and then we will plan another meeting, live meeting,
Mm-hmm.
a live meeting,
Yeah.
and
Fantastic.
yes, let's have fun. Let
Mm-hmm.
let's be love. Let's enjoy love. Let's also receive, to know how to receive love. We are giving,
Definitely.
are also receiving. A part of loving ourselves is also to know how to receive the love that this world, this amazing world, has for us.
For us. Definitely. So, see you soon.
See you soon. Okay, thank you. I love you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.